Hello and welcome to another video. So obviously, as you can see on here, we are in the chapter of 2018. We're looking at custom characters. This section gives you the chance to create data sheets for bespoke to name characters, either those of your own devising or storied heroes detailed in the Warhammer 40,000 universe that do not already have a data sheet of their own. So that in fact tells me it'd be lovely for them to see, models like, really bad example now, your mind's drawn a blank, but like, I want to say the guy who is the model for the, what's his name? It's Olinus or something. There's a death mask of Olinus or Oleona. Do you know what? I'm murdering that name. Guard players will know who I'm talking about, and I feel like that would be lovely. Ooh, that and oh god, sorry, my man's blurring thingy. Like there was the guy from 3rd edition Orc Codex on the bike. Was it something? I don't know his name now. Good golly gosh, do apologise. But there's so much you can do. So let's have a look. It was a representative blah 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 system. Sorry, what I'll do is I'll go out and you can take a screenshot and read it at your leisure. Boom. Right, there we go. So we'll go back in. Create models. Two different approaches. First is to start by modelling and converting in awe-inspiring miniatures, and then select attributes and upgrades you feel are most fitting for its appearance and personality. Second is to create rules for your character. Research, or in the case of your narrative creation, devise its backstory, then convert and paint a miniature to best represent them. Creating your characters. Blah blah blah. Data sheet, named character pick. Data sheet from your army other than a named character. If you decide you want to create a hero, mighty hero, or legendary hero. For each of the types, you can make a number of selections from the following pages. You can make up to 4 selections for a hero, up to 6 selections for a mighty hero, and up to 8 selections for a legendary hero. To make a selection, simply choose one of the following tables and either pick the results suited to your character, alternatively roll a dice indicated on the table to randomly determine your selection and let destiny shape your champion. The following restrictions apply. No selection can be made more than once. So you can't roll, if there's weapon skill ones, the same one, you can't re-roll that one again. You cannot select an ability that has the same effect as one your character already has. Yeah, okay. Either through their own innate abilities or ability gained through a warlord trait or relic. So possibly guard. I don't know, making it like a commissar, make you not reroll failed morality. Speak English, Nicholas. I can't articulate what I'm trying to say there, as ever. Weapon. Improvements cannot be applied to relics. Yeah, obviously. Otherwise it'd be a super relic, wouldn't it? Psychic enhancements are only available to psychers. No duh. If you're randomly generating selections and you roll a result that breaks any of the above restrictions or simply cannot be applied, for example, upgrade to a ranged weapon for a character without a ranged weapon, simply roll again. Kind of an obvious one though, isn't it? But I appreciate that they've spelled it out. So sub-factions, it goes on to example here. If you pick Space Marines Captain, the sub-faction keyword should be substituted for chapter. If your character does not have any sub-factions, as is the case with Genestealer Cult characters, the sub-faction keyword for the least general keyword it has, in this example, it would be Genestealer Cults and not Tyranids. Basically meaning you can't cheat and have that model in a Tyranid's army. I get it. Again, stopping abuse. So there's a lot of numbers here. It says D66. So the first 6 would be in the 10s, and the next 6 would be in the other thingy. So there's a lot here. We'll have a quick look at some of them, but you can take a screenshot. Boom. Inspirational Fighter, add 1 to the hit rolls for a friendly sub-faction within 6. That's cool. Beast Hunter, attacks in the fight phase, attacking monster units. Cool. Heroic, can move up to 6 inches here. Duelist, add 1 to strength and attack characteristics within 1 inch of enemy character of this unit. So again, So I have a question. So it says innate abilities. That would go against Cat Chan's +1 strength, so you couldn't make them strength 5, would you? Blah, blah, blah. Targeting augury. Augury, baby. Enemy units do not get a benefit of cover for their saving throws, attacks of this infection within 6 inches of model. That's kind of cool. I like it. Directed fire reroll hit rolls of 1 in the shooting phase for 100 subtraction within 6 inches of model. So, I don't know if it's abusing it. The way I would use that is I'd probably have again, something like a Cat Chan tank commander along next to some already existing tanks, and reroll the ones, even if you're moving up to, what, 10 inch? Oh, no, because that's only Cadians, isn't it? So you could reroll ones even if you moved up to the 5 inches and fire twice and reroll your d6. So that would be a bit good. Keen Eye. There you go. Can target character units in the shooting phase even if they're not the closest enemy. Could be good. Could be good. Grudge can reroll any hit, wound, or damage rolls for this model against a target enemy warlord. Cool. Further. This model, impervious, regains 1 wound at the start of any of your turns. So I wonder if that would be disallowed with vehicles. However, again, this is open play, not matched play. So some of these are good, some of them are not as good, but majority of these are not OP or overpowered. So if you was having a hero, it'd be 4, you'd have 1 or maybe 2. Yeah, you can pick any of these if you like. Weapon improvements, auto loader. Pick one, increase the number of shots by 1. So pistol 1 becomes pistol 2. Cool. High caliber, add 1 to the strength characteristic. Improved sight, 6 inches. Inferno. So again, improved sights, you won't be able to do that with. So again, I keep using Guardian as an example, but you wouldn't be able to use your good golly gosh, what are they called? Voice Troyans. Thank you, Voice Troyans. You won't be able to add 6 inches to that because that's what they already get with heavy weapons and other such weapons. Shredder, add 1 to the full ability. You can reroll failed wound rolls from weapons made with this attacks made with this weapon. Good golly gosh. So kind of cool. Yep. Psychic enhancement. So again, add 1 to the number of psychic powers it can manifest. Cool. Add 1 to the number of psychic. Add 1 to the number of psychic powers this character can attempt to deny. Oh, okay. The number of psychic powers a model knows the psychic allows them available to them. That's the same as the first one, isn't it? Is it? No? So you can pick. Right, no. So you can still do the same amount of psychic powers as the model already knows, but you can pick an extra psychic power, so you're able to choose between them. Obviously, you can still only do as many as you need to. Characteristic modifiers, 2d6. Old wall wounds. This is more a bit wordy. Roll 2d6, blah, blah, blah. Subtract or worsen the model's characteristic by the amount described in the result you picked. Instead of adding or improving, if the ferocious combatant was selected, an attack characteristic of 3 would become 2, while the dead-eyed would be ballistic skill of 3 plus would become 4 plus. So yeah, I mean it's negative, but fluffy wise it's good. 1 strength leadership characteristic. Add 1 to the attacks characteristic. Add 1 to strength. Ballistic skill +1. So you could have your own little Pask for like Cat Chan's toughened armor. So a 5 up save would become 4 plus to a maximum of 2 plus. Again, that'd be pretty sick. It doesn't say it has to be infantry, does it? I'm not wrong. No, it doesn't say infantry. So you could do vehicles. Yeah, it doesn't say infantry. There's not much to this, so we won't be looking at that. This is just them talking about one of theirs. I won't go into it, but I will let you do a screenshot if you want to read it. Boom, and we'll go back to the others as well. And boom. And boom. We've already got that one, I think, haven't we? And boom. So, Yeah, overall, I like it. It's interesting, and it also helps people bring out characters. So again, they might well pay attention to some of the characters that people make, although not many people do play open play compared to the competitive side of matched play. But you know, they might pay attention to some of them and say, well, this is a really popular build. Well, oh, and that character, like we mentioned earlier, the orc character used to be on a bike. You could make that person, that orc, and have him in your army in an open play. So what you could do, combined with, hopefully I've released it in the right order, but I did recently do one on the looted wagons. So you could have an open play game with looted wagons, and you could have the like a tank commander version of the looted wagons. Oh wait, no, you can't. Let's have a look. Just have to have the character keyword, doesn't it? Let's have a look, make sure I'm not lying. Yeah, it has to have a character keyword, so you can't do that. But you could have like a ogre and bodyguard that's a bit kick-ass. I like it, if I'm honest. Be interesting to do. Yeah, well, I want to say it's Wazdek Gutsmech, but that's probably not him. That's the guy from the Forge World, isn't it? There is a different model. Anyway, we're going off on a massive tangent. Basically, I like it, and I can definitely see why you wouldn't do it for competitive play. I have no thingies against that, but I like that they've given people an idea. Obviously, you could have done this anyway, but it makes it like actual rules towards it, so it's not just, well, my character, this little company commander's got a 2-up save, he's got a ballistic skill 1, he's got a 2+ invulnerable save, and he's toughness 12, and he's just a badass. He's called Billy Badass, and he just kicks ass. So you know what I mean, it gets some actual organisation into it. Now I've gone off on a massive tangent and rambled. I think we're probably about there. So we're on 12 minutes. It's going on pretty long then, isn't it? If you stayed to the end, thank you very much for watching, if I can speak English. Tell me what you think, what kind of characters you'd make, what you hate about it, what you love about it. Mainly focus, if you can, if there's any like characters that used to be in old codexes, how you would do it, because obviously this could help other people who are interested in doing it. I'd be really interested to hear what characters you would create or bring back from death who have died previously. Aside from, well, you can bring Primarchs in if you want to do that. How you would do it with these. I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys, and as ever, see you again.